Hey YouTube, here's my 2020 5th generation 4Runner wrapped in KPMF matte dynamic lime. I'm going to go over all the modifications of this absolutely stunning build and begin by starting at the front of the vehicle. Here we have the C4 low inch bumper made by C4 Fabrication out of South Dakota, where all their parts are made in-house. This bumper features a full height bull bar for extra protection and won't interfere with Toyota's safety sensor, commonly known as the TSS, that's located within the center of the grille. Inside the bumper, we have a 30-inch 2D amber white Extreme X6S LED light bar, which acts as a dual-purpose light in the event of fog, dust, snow, or rain. Following along to the side of the bumper cover, we have a set of Baja Designs Squadron Sport amber fog lights, which are highly effective in fog or dusty conditions as well when you're on or off the trails. If we look underneath the front bumper, you'll see a TRD skid plate that has been powder coated in black. While most skids are left stock, this one has been powder coated in black for added protection and a more tactical appearance. Moving up to the headlights, we have a set of Morimoto XB LEDs. These Morimotos are version 2 and feature the ability to run sequential, which these have been set to. The daytime running lights are a nice touch and super clean, and in my opinion are much brighter than the OEM headlights and should be one of the first mods on any 5th generation 4Runner. Who doesn't love carbon fiber, right? Behold the new Sabon TRD style TS2 vented carbon fiber hood for the 5th gen 4Runners. Sabon has delivered a really good looking hood here, as you can see. Fit and finish are clean, the vents are fully functional, allowing cool air through the center and hot air through the sides. Installation was fairly straightforward, and the hood only requires one factory strut for propping. Initially we had connected both struts during installation, but realized it was too much force, and thus removing one strut for correct resistance when closed and the right force when propping the hood. This 4Runner has a 3-inch lift on it with a set of Fox 2.5s up front, complemented by a set of camber uniball upper control arms. And in the rear lies a set of Fox 2.0s that will soon be completed by a set of billet Icon rear lower control arms. This suspension setup is amazing, not only for the trails but for day-to-day driving on the street, and the ride is very smooth and comfortable too. Coming out of the wheel well, we have the Method 312 race wheels in a 17 by 8.5 finished in matte bronze and wrapped in Toyo's 285/7017 open country MTs in a 33-inch diameter. Now, if we come alongside here, we have Westcott Designs TIG-welded 20-degree rock sliders that are powder-coated in satin black. These are a great addition for those who may want to push their rock crawling skills to the limits. They offer added protection for the doors and underbelly against maneuvering over larger boulders, rocks, and tree stumps on the trails. Up top is another beautiful and well-engineered piece from Westcott Designs. This is their 5th gen modular roof rack, and this specific one has their single-row 40-inch light bar cutout. It also features their optional floor panels and their signature bottle openers on both sides. You never know when you might need to pop a cola when you get stuck on a trail, right? Finishing off the roof rack is the Baja Designs S8 40-inch amber LED driving combo, and this light bar along with the bumper LED are wired directly into a Switch Pro 9100 power system. The SP9100 can also be ran with the Switch Pro app, allowing you to control multiple settings from your phone like flash, strobe, dimming, and power on and off, among other features. At the rear of this 4Runner also features another Westcott Designs product. This is their 5th gen rear hatch ladder that is powder coated in satin black like so many of their other products. This ladder is precision laser cut, has welded top plate that also features their signature bottle openers on both sides. I really like how it's finished off with the all black stainless hardware. It really gives it a uniform and military tactical look in my opinion. But guys, I really like Westcott Designs products a lot. All their products are made in-house and right here in my home state of Arizona. After receiving a referral to Westcott Designs, I met with Jeff, who's the owner. Upon meeting Jeff at Westcott's headquarters and taking the tour of his shop and listening to his advice on the approach I should take on my build, I was confident it was in good hands. I highly recommend Westcott Designs for your Tundra, Tacoma, 4Runner, or even Land Cruiser builds. They have an excellent staff of experienced and skilled fabricators and techs, and the shop has a very laid-back vibe. If you haven't heard of Westcott Designs, please go ahead and visit their channel by following the link provided here, and you can thank me later. Now, you probably noticed by now that I have the Toyota Blackout kit on my 4Runner. All the emblems and badging are in satin black, which are further enhanced by all the black utility and hardware on this vehicle. And despite that it's wrapped in a lime green, it still has a menacing stance about it, which I think is really cool. The rear tail lamps are also Morimoto XB LEDs and sequential like the fronts, and it's symmetrical details like this that make the build so uniform and clean. Last but certainly not least is the interior. Most 4Runner owners generally tend to leave their interiors stock, but I chose to take it a step further and went with custom catskin seats. These seats are black wrap with a perforated center, silver piping, tech-stitched diamond wings, and TRD logos stitched on the headrest in otter gray. They came out amazing. They offer a bit more bolster support, in my opinion, than the OEM seats, and I also feel that it immensely enhances the lack of quality of the interior from the factory. I also removed the OEM floor mats and replaced them with a set of Husky all-weather floor and cargo liners. These things can take a beating and they're super easy to clean. To ensure that all my added lighting wouldn't drain my battery, I switched out the OEM battery for an Odyssey 34R, and so far I haven't had any issues. It's been a great battery. The beauty about my 4Runner build is that it's not a TRD Pro. Shocking, I know. It's an SR5 4x4. I opted not to buy the TRD Pro or off-road as I knew I'd be modifying my truck and upgrading many things anyway. With the SR5 coming with A-Track and all-wheel drive, I felt that a locking diff, although comforting to have, would not be necessary for me. Crawl control is yet another awesome feature, but I knew that these kind of features are more designated for those who plan on driving in sand or mud terrain often. For me, the occasional moderate rock crawling in the cans here in Arizona and overlanding was more my aim for the build. And honestly, the 4Runner is a very capable off-road vehicle, even in just rear-wheel drive without 4-high, 4-low, or 8-track. Surprisingly, I managed some intermediate and advanced trails in northern Arizona and never once had to use 8-track. Overall, I'm very happy with my 5th Gen 4Runner, and as of right now, I think this vehicle will remain with me for some time. I think that's about it. I think we've covered all of our bases on this build. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as I've been waiting to share this 4Runner with all of you for some time now. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to select the bell for notification for future posts. Look forward for the NSX track video coming up at the end of January 2022, and thanks for watching.